Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
Because I feel that if there is any integrity left at the SEC, there's something coming to Ethereum, because ETHgate is very real. And we started out with this right here, stupider, but the internet of money should not cost 5 cents a transaction. Well said. And unfortunately, it costs $1.77 to $19.35 as of this morning, just to use Ethereum. Not a solution does that make, right? Then we have here where we know that Joseph Lubin has said multiple times that Ripple is not a competitor, but yet he tells us this. Listen.
So the first element is just borderless payment systems, ease of sending any amount of money inexpensively across borders.
But yet somehow we're supposed to believe him that he's not a competitor, Ripple's not a competitor, but yet they've gotten a free pass. Well, and I have some evidence here for you to listen to that you're not going to like very much. Evidence. William Hinman and the SEC claim Ethereum is decentralized. And that's what the speech said. But yet they met with Joseph Lubin, a centralized party, for dinners to discuss how to get its free pass. Take a listen.
Dinners, a couple dinners in a small number of places.
So basically, you guys try to construct Ethereum such that it wouldn't be a security, and the SEC has since...
We did construct it so that it would not be a security.
Yeah, I mean, basically, if you read the SEC memos, it seems that they are saying that Ether used to be a security and now it's not a security anymore.
They said that without opining about whether it was ever a security or not, we do not consider it a security.
The arrogant smirk on that man's face, who we now know without any debate is a liar. He's a liar, and he's got trouble on all fronts. The majority shareholders are now demanding a public audit under Swiss law because of the irregularities that have taken place in the sale of companies. We know that JP Morgan is probably the biggest investor behind Consensus and Ethereum project. And we also know there's a damn good chance it's probably running in a centralized fashion through JP Morgan. Well, let's change gears here, because, look, we got to stay up on this ETHgate business, because I'm going to tell you something. Your portfolio's affected. My portfolio's affected. Right? Why have we not had a level playing field? Why has Ethereum been allowed to launch billions of dollars worth of projects off of their network? Well, I think we're starting to get to the bottom of it. The question is will the SEC get to the bottom of it too? Right here we see Russian banks may issue cards with China's Union Pay as Visa, MasterCard cut links. Well, this is a workaround, ladies and gentlemen, and you should know Union Pay is a Ripple customer. We're going to take a look at this right here. Russian banks may issue cards with China's Union Pay as Visa, MasterCard cuts links here. And basically, this is the workaround that they're talking about, because Visa and MasterCard are cutting Russia out of the system. What we need to remember here is, back in this article right here, and this was April 15th, 2021. So moving close to a year ago. But I want to come down to this part right here. In addition to Ripple, Nevada's ecosystem now includes partnerships with world-leading payment and fintech companies including Visa, Apple Pay, Alipay, Union Pay International, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, Marqeta, Decta, and others. So there you see that. So this is getting interesting. They're looking for a workaround, and it looks like a Ripple partner could become a part of that solution. We will see. I think all of this really brings us to the narrative of there needs to be a new system in place to be able to tie in all these workarounds and silo islands that are going to be created, or siloed networks, I should say, that are going to be created to try to split off and continue to do business without SWIFT. RippleNet is the answer. Bank Alphala mentions its Ripple partnership here, and it says their 2021 annual report from Rathacommon, noting its speed and security and importance in scaling up remittances. Bank Alphala also recently partnered with Ripple partner Lulu Exchange in the UAE. Everyone's doing it. That's what's happening here. Everyone's doing it. RippleNet partners in a quicker way, right? There you go. That's what it is. Now, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Because it's getting real good right here. This is Riz who shares Anya Manuel, who is a Ripple board of director. Right there. And Anya is going to tell you that 75% of all global banks are already pulling out of SWIFT payment system. This is getting interesting. Take a listen.
This is a really key point because Ripple is really at the cutting edge of this. So you guys should all be really proud to work here. 75% of big global banks, especially US ones, are pulling out of the international correspondent banking system. It's just too onerous. The regulatory requirements are too painful, and people say, well, it's not worth it. Why should I have a correspondent banking pair with Uganda or Ghana or, Chile? Why should I bother? And so new innovations like the Chinese digital yuan, like the big payments platforms in China, could take its place. On the US side, what do we have? If we had national champions in the US, which we don't, of course, Ripple would be it. We could be on the really positive side of this as we start gaining traction. And I don't have to tell you all because you work here and you help make this happen every single day. This is a really...
Now, I'm going to go ahead and speculate after that statement right there from Anya Manuel talking about the U.S. side. Obviously, we don't have that traction here, even though those big banks are pulling out of that system because they know it's so onerous. But wait till this case is over. And yes, I'm speculating, but you better believe I'm excited to see what U.S. banking customers do. Yes, I am. Take a look at this here. This is from Jeremy Hogan. When will Ripple versus SEC case end? Take a look at this, because a combination between him and Stephan Hubert here gets us to a more definitive look at what we really want to know is when this case is over. Ripple thinks it will end sometime between August 26th and November 18th. In its pending class action, Ripple agreed to move the case start back to November 18th in belief that the SEC case will be finished before then. Of course, it can settle anytime. What are they talking about? Well, I'll tell you. First, I want to say, again, thanks to Stephen Hubert right here, his tag, for showing this court order. Makes me feel more confident in my September summary judgment prediction. I think Ripple thinks it wins the SEC case in September or October, and then this class action goes away due to collateral estoppel. So basically here, what it is the Zakhanov case. We're talking about the Zakhanov case here because the Zakhanov case is really the case that was brought before the SEC litigation, right? Or that case. And if you remember, the Zakhanov case was really made to the point where they said, you know what? We're going to wait for the settlement or judgment in that case with the SEC, and whatever that decision is will be used and applied here on this particular issue. So we're going to keep an eye on it, and you can see right down here, it says it here, August 26th for the certification motion to November 18th, 2022. Now remember, this other class action here that's been out here floating around now waiting for the SEC decision has been out here before then. So it's been a long time out here. So understanding that has been out here for a while really means that Ripple is, according to Jeremy Hogan and others here, that the countdown is really on, right? So right here, yeah, I'm with this. The countdown is on to stock up right here. And he says September, October would be litigation resolution. Any settlement would likely happen sooner. So obviously a settlement could happen sooner, yesterday, today.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.